Hey Nigerians, please take your time and watch this video. I want you to watch this video as a mother who has kids, as humans who value life, and as someone who understands the predicament of someone else. Don't rush this video. Take your time and watch it.
We do have a video I'd like to show. This is of Mrs. Akpen, a survivor of the Yelwansha massacre. She lost 5 of her children. The baby in her hands is her one remaining child, but she and so many others who were slaughtered that day, her family. We hear from them, we hear from her, the priest in the picture, that the horror is, the PTSD from that is just unthinkable. And so I just want to, it's a very short but very powerful video.
Good afternoon, good evening. It depends on where you're watching us from. I am Reverend Father Philip Apple, the coordinator of the Foundation for Justice, Development and Peace, FJDP, of the Catholic Diocese of Makurdi, Benue State, here in Nigeria. I am here with one of the survivors of the Yelwansha massacre of 13th of June 2025 here in Nigeria, where we lost over 200 lives in a single night. So she is here to be witness as one of the survivors of that grave attack. So we'll listen to her. That her name is Nsushima Akpen. That when they went into sleep that fateful night, around 9 p.m., the Fulani terrorists attacked them where they were sleeping. That they were locked inside the camp, Al Yelwansha, and they were butchering them with cutlasses and shooting guns as well. When they thought all had finished at some point in time, they poured petrol on the building, and most of them, majority of them, were set ablaze. That in the course of this action, she saw a tree up when she lifted up her eyes, and she raised her hands, head on the tree, climbed up where she was able to hid herself. That her 5 children that she left below were crying, and in her presence they were being slaughtered by the terrorists.
Okay.
That she ran out into the bush at some point, and those who came for rescue would now bring her out of that place at some point, and she was able to witness the whole drama. And when the people came, they were now relocated to a new camp. So thank you very much. This is the much we can receive from Nsushima Akpen. God bless you.
The video you just watched is the US Congress interviewing the victim of the Fulani attack of Yelwansha. Now, the US have gone extra mile to ask victims to come and share their story and their experience, to be able to ascertain and determine if truly indeed there is a Christian genocide going on. Now you can see the United States Congress taking extra miles to get the right information. The Nigerian House of Assembly has not invited any survivor of the Fulani attack. Neither have they invited any victims or whoever has been crying online for the intervention of the US, like Reverend Dachoma. They've not invited any of them to the house to come and explain themselves, to at least show Nigerians that truly indeed they care and they're taking the right step to get the real information, at least to tell the world that truly indeed there's no Christian genocide. Why is the Nigerian government, whom Nigerians elected into office, not showing concern for the average Nigerian? What have we done to deserve such a government? The chairman of the African Union Commission also came out to debunk the fact that truly indeed there is a Christian genocide. Take a look at this video.
There is no genocide in northern Nigeria. I think the complexity of the situation in northern Nigeria should push us think twice before declaring such or making such statements. The first victims of Boko Haram are Muslims, not Christians. The first victims, and I'm saying it with documented references. So the complexity in the northern part of Nigeria should not be taken, that easily. So what we are saying to those statements, with regard to those statements, is that the African continent is very complex.
Now, this man is not from Nigeria. This man has never spent a night in Nigeria. This man has never been to the north. Doesn't understand the plight of the average Nigerian, of the Christians living in the north. But this man, because he occupies a position, thinks he has the right to tell the world that there's no Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. Nigerians, what is the way forward? Why are our leaders not showing interest in the life of an average Nigerian? Look at the ordeal of this lady. One person going through such an ordeal in one night, losing all your family members in one night. Is that the renewed hope this government promised us? What is going on? Nigeria, what is the way forward?